ladies and gentlemen. Before we start this broadcast, I would like to say that the dastardly Pancho Villa is still at large. The general public has asked for its assistance in his apprehension. At 7 o'clock today, Kaiser Wilhelm has made a decision that is not going to bode well for him in relations with the United States. It seems that he has decided to bring unrestricted submarine warfare back to the battlefield. Now, back to the music. Yesterday, the Duma, Russian parliament, was supposed to open, but it's been delayed for over 2 weeks, furthering tension between the monarchy and the Russian government. On the home front, there's been an explosion at a munitions plant at Kingsland, New Jersey. It is suspected that the Germans have been involved. That was El Choclo. Thank you for tuning in to WADR Radio. Next up we have Irving Berlin, that international rag.
What did you do, America? They're after you, America. You got excited and you started something, nations jumping all around. You've got a lot to answer for. They lay the blame right at your door. The world is ragtime crazy from shore to shore.
This just in, it's reported that the United States has agreed to purchase the Danish West Indies for $25 million. Also in sad news, we have reports that George Dewey, the only American officer to ever attain the rank of Admiral of the Navy, has died.
London dropped its dignity, so has France and Germany. All hands are dancing to a raggedy melody full of originality. The folks who live in sunny Spain dance to a strain that they call the Spanish tango. Dukes and lords and Russian czars, men who own their motor cars, throw up their shoulders to that raggedy melody full of originality. Italian opera singers have learned to snap their fingers. The world goes round to the sound of the international rag. In every land, America, most every band, America, has started everybody dancing daily, prancing gaily all around. There's syncopation in the air, they've got the fever everywhere. Each happy, snappy, chappy cries it's a bear. London dropped its dignity, so has France and Germany. All hands are dancing to a raggedy melody full of originality. The folks who live in sunny Spain dance to a strain.
In trying to state that in order for them to win, they don't actually have to win, President Wilson, in a joint session of Congress, has made a speech including the term peace without victory, stating the United States could be a peace broker in the near future.
That they call the Spanish tango. Dukes and lords and Russian czars, even the motormen on trolley cars, throw up their shoulders to that raggedy melody full of originality. Italian opera singers have learned to snap their fingers. The world goes round to the sound of the international rag.
That was Irving Berlin with that international rag. Next up here at WADR Radio, we have a brand new one, hot off the recording. This is Heligoland.
The boatswain blew and the Yankee crew had stopped to hear him say, "My lads, get underway. We're leaving for today. Hooray! We're going to meet the German fleet and blow them inside out." Each sailor boy was filled with joy and all began to shout, "We're on our way to Heligoland to get the Kaiser's goat. In a good old Yankee boat, up the Kiel Canal we'll float. I'm a son of a gun if I see a Hun, I'll make him understand. We'll knock the Heligo into Heligo out of Heligoland. Yes, we're on our way to Heligoland to get the Kaiser's goat. In a good old Yankee boat, up the..."
This just in, the U.S. has decided to call off the search for Pancho Villa. They've been searching for him since March of last year. Citizens are still asked if they know any information to please come forward.
Kiel Canal we'll float. I'm a son of a gun if I see a Hun, I'll make him understand. We'll knock the Heligo into Heligo out of Heligoland. Yeah. The anchor call of the captain call, the crew are standing by. Each man to do or die. When shells begin to fly, goodbye, we're going to go and let them know we hit with all our might. I'd like to bet when we have met they'll know they had a fight. We're on our way to Heligoland to get the Kaiser's goat. In a good old Yankee boat, up the Kiel Canal we'll float. I'm a son of a gun if I see a Hun, I'll make him understand. We'll not to Heligo, into Heligo, out of Heligoland. Yes, we're on our way to Heligoland to get the Kaiser's goat. In a good old Yankee boat, up the Kiel Canal we'll float. I'm a son of a gun if I see a Hun, I'll make him understand. We'll not to Heligo, into Heligo, out of Heligoland. Yes. We'll not to Heligo, into Heligo, out of Heligoland. Yes.
In what can only be filed under "they had to see it coming," the United States has severed diplomatic relations with Germany. Once again, that was brand new Heligoland. From brand new to still kinda new, we have Are You From Dixie? 'Cause I'm from Dixie too. Even though he didn't want it, he's going to get it anyway. Today, Congress overrode a veto by President Wilson to reinstate the Immigration Act. This allows more restrictions on immigration into the U.S.
Hello there, stranger, how do you do? There's something I'd like to say to you. Don't be surprised, you'll recognize I'm no detective, but I just surmise you're from the place where I long to be. Your smiling face seems to say to me, you're from my own land, my sunny homeland. Tell me, can it be? Are you from Dixie? I said from Dixie, where the fields of cotton beckon to me. I'm glad to see you. Tell me, how be you? And the friends I'm longing to see. If you're from Alabama, Tennessee, or Caroline, any place below the Mason-Dixon line, then you're from Dixie. Hooray for Dixie, 'cause I'm from Dixie too. Are you from Dixie? I said from Dixie, where the fields of cotton beckon to me. I'm glad to see you. Tell me, how be you? And the friends I'm longing to see. If you're from Alabama, Tennessee, or Caroline, any place below the Mason-Dixon line, then you're from Dixie. Hooray for Dixie, 'cause I'm from Dixie too. It was the way back in '89. I crossed the old Mason-Dixon line. Gee, but I've yearned long to return to all the good old pals I left behind. My home is way down in Alabama, on a plantation near Birmingham. And one thing certain, I'm surely flirting with those southbound trains. Are you from Dixie? I said from Dixie, where the fields of cotton beckon to me. I'm glad to see you. Tell me, how be you? And the friends I'm longing to see. If you're from Alabama, Tennessee, or Caroline, any place below the Mason-Dixon line, then you're from Dixie. Hooray for Dixie, 'cause I'm from Dixie too.
That was Are You From Dixie? 'Cause I'm from Dixie too. Next up we have Hungarian Rag. one war to another, the Kennesaw Mountain National Battlefield site has been established near Kennesaw, Georgia. This, of course, coming from the U.S. Civil War. Again, that was Hungarian Rag. Thank you for tuning in to WADR. Next up we have I Want to Go Back to Michigan.
I was born in Michigan, and I wish again that I was back in the town where I was born. There's a farm in Michigan, and I'd like to fish again in the river that flows beside the fields of waving corn. A lonesome soul am I, here's the reason why. I want to go back, he wants to go back. I want to go back to the farm, far away from home, with a milk pail on my arm. I miss the rooster, the one that used to wake me up at 4.
This just in, and this is a big one, folks. We have reports that a telegram sent from Germany to Mexico has been intercepted. Details of this telegram are not 100% known, but what we do know is Germany was offering to help Mexico fight the United States and regain territory given legally to the United States by Mexico. This cannot end well. This may be the straw, listeners, that pulls the United States into this great war. We'll keep you posted.
Forever.
Congress has enacted the Jones-Shafrath Act that's going to grant Puerto Ricans U.S. citizenship.
I think your great big city's very pretty. Nevertheless, I want to be there. He wants to be there. A certain someone full of charm. That's why I wish again that I was in Michigan down on the farm. I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back to the farm. Far away from home with a milk pail on my arm. And the one that used to wake me up at 4 a.m. I think your great big city's very pretty. Nevertheless, I want to be there. He wants to see there a certain someone full of charm. That's why I wish again that I was in Michigan down on the farm. You can have your cabarets where they turn night into days. I'd rather be where they go to bed at 9. I have been here 7 weeks, and I've lost my rosy cheeks. That's the reason I'd rather have the country life for mine. My thoughts are far away. That's just why I say I want to go back. He wants to go back. I want to go back to the farm, far away from home, with a milk pail on my arm. I miss the rooster, the one that used to wake me up at 4 a.m. I think your great big city's very pretty. Nevertheless, I want to be there. He wants to be there, a certain someone full of charm. That's why I wish again that I was in Michigan down on the farm. I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back to the farm. Far away from home with a milk pail on my arm. I miss the rooster, the one that used to wake me up at 4 a.m. I think your great big city's very pretty. Nevertheless, I want to be there. He wants to be there, a certain someone full of charm. That's why I wish again that I was in Michigan down on the farm.
Once again, that was I Want to Go Back to Michigan. You ask for it, we give it to you here at WADR Radio. We have a new song for you, Tamo Daleko. Couple of pieces of news from the eastern side of the world. China has severed diplomatic relations with Germany. Also, Emperor Nicholas II has abdicated. This seems sure to end the Russian Empire after almost 200 years of existence. We're not sure what this means for the Great War, but as you know, we'll keep you posted.
boy, boy, oh yeah, beautiful.
Again, that was the brand new Tomo Daleko. Next up, we have that beautiful song, Alice in Wonderland.
Come, little girlie, let's fly away into the land of dreams, far from the whirling gay cabaret, up with the bright sunbeam. Just let's suppose we are children again, just to the past let us gaze. Come take a trip on a nursery train back to our childhood days. Let's wander hand in hand to dreamy wonderland. Upon a cloud we'll glide, side by side we'll stand. We'll float right through the air, and when we've landed there, I'll build a fairy palace for you, my Alice in Wonderland. Most every Christmas I used to spend out in Wonderland. Happy was Disney just to pretend she was a princess crowned. There with my playthings I dreamed of a boy, hoping my dreams would come true. I used to say things I thought he'd enjoy. That boy resembled.
This just in, after paying $25 million for them, the United States has taken possession of the Danish West Indies. They are going to become known as the Virgin Islands. For the last 3 years, he said it wouldn't happen, but today, President Wilson has asked Congress for a declaration of war against Germany.
We'll
was Alice in Wonderland. Given his recent ask for a declaration of war, we have Margaret Woodrow Wilson, the president's daughter, singing the Star-Spangled Banner. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they thought about it and decided that it is the right thing to do. It is official. We are at war. The United States has declared war on Germany. More and more countries continue to get involved. Brazil has severed diplomatic relations with Germany. That was Margaret Woodrow Wilson with the Star-Spangled Banner. We're not sure how you feel about this declaration of war, so we're going to give it to you both ways. We have the Star-Spangled Banner, and now we have I Didn't Raise My Boy to Be a Soldier.
Soldiers to the war have gone, who may never return again. 10,000,000 mothers' hearts must break for the one who died in vain. head bowed down in sorrow in her lonely years. I heard a mother murmur through her tears, I didn't raise my boy to be a soldier. I brought him up to be my pride and joy. Who dared to place a musket on his shoulder to shoot some other mother's darling boy? Let nations operate their future trouble. It's time to lay the sword and gun away. There'd be no war today if mothers all would say, I didn't raise my boy to be a soldier. What victory can cheer a mother's heart when she looks at her blighted home? What victory can bring her back all she cares to call her own? Let each mother answer in the years to be, remember that my boy belongs to me. I didn't raise my boy to be a soldier. I brought him up to be my pride and joy. Who dared to place a musket on his shoulder to shoot some other mother's darling boy? Let nations operate their future troubles. It's time to lay the sword and gun away. There'd be no war today if mothers all would say, I didn't raise my boy to be a soldier. I didn't raise my boy to be a soldier. I brought him up to be my pride and joy. Who dared to place a musket on his shoulder to shoot some other mother's darling boy? Let nations arbitrate their future troubles. It's time to lay the sword and gun away. There'd be no war today if mothers all would say, I didn't raise my boy to be a soldier.
That was Peerless Quartet with I Didn't Raise My Boy to Be a Soldier. Here to play us out, we have the lighthearted, fanciful, Come Josephine in My Flying Machine.
Oh, say, let us fly, girls, where, dear? To the sky, girls, oh, you flying machine, jump in, my Josephine, ship ahoy! Oh, joy, what a feeling, where, girls? In the ceiling, high-ho, for fly we fly in the sky, so high. Come, Josephine, in my flying machine, going up, she goes, up she goes. Balance yourself like a bird on a beam, in the air she goes, where there she goes. Up, up, a little bit higher, oh look, the moon is on fire. Come, Josephine, in my flying machine, going up, goodbye. 1, 2, 3, now we're off, girls. How's this? Pretty soft, girls. Whoa, dear, don't hit the moon. No, girls, not yet, but soon. This for me.